Hey guys, Scott with Nerd Strategy, and today I am reviewing Tales of Vesperia for the Switch. Now, many of you guys know that this game came out here in the States on the 360. We would have loved a PS3 version or some other version to enjoy thoroughly, but alas, there was none. The good news is, now it's actually been ported over to the Nintendo Switch. And you may be wondering, well, what's the big deal about this game? Well, not much, because on the original 360 port, the story was a bit, well, confusing, and I honestly had to watch the full anime OVA just to figure out what was going on and how things laid out, and it cleared up a lot of questions. So if you guys are looking to get this game, definitely watch that. Now, in Tales of Vesperia, you play as a former knight called Yuri.
What's with all the yelling, Ted?
Look! The Aqua Blasty is broken again! And they just finished fixing it!
And with the plot set before us, our quest begins. Now, through playing this, you'll come across a variety of different characters as you go around and you explore tons and tons of this vast continent. And before you know it, you're exploring a whole entire world. Now, across your journey, you'll run into different characters that will join your party, each one having its own different backgrounds and little subplots that appear, and they use these little mini skits as a nice tie-in to round up all of the personal relationships and bind them together.
Like him. Did I upset you?
No, that's just some pretty deep insight about people you only just met is all.
Hey!
As you uncover a bigger plot that is basically enthralling this whole entire world that you're playing in.
The common rabble. So I've finally found you. That's far enough.
You lackeys must have had a lot of time on your hands if you crossed the ocean just to see us.
You're in no position to talk down to the likes of me. Now, princess, right this way.
And another point I like about this game is that it isn't too grindy, especially on the Switch, because during your break or whatnot, whatever break you're taking, like maybe you're taking a lunch break of some sort, you can literally just grind out your levels then. And then when you get home and you pop it on your TV, you can totally advance through the storyline and enjoy it thoroughly for what it is. Now, I don't want to go into spoilers, but I'll just say this game is fantastic. There's also this cooking system, which is pretty cool, because you get to go around, explore, and find different recipes, and you get to link them up to your characters to do certain effects that will help you out during battle. For example, recover HP at the end of a wild encounter or any other encounter, which is great because that utilizes your item management so much better, especially since you're only limited to 15 different items. And the over limit gauge. This thing is honestly one of my favorite features of the Tales games. You get to literally attack your opponent right in the face with relentless just bashing, and you could possibly finish it off with an art, and eventually you can link these together to create insane combos. And there is so much more into this game that just makes it very, very juicy. And on the Switch version, you get all of the DLC, same thing with the PS4 version, but you get all of the DLC that was on the 360 version, like a couple of extra characters, the extra costume stuff. You get all that stuff in this, and it's pretty cool. But overall, if you haven't played Tales of Vesperia, this is probably the better version to get. After all, load times are faster, amongst other things I've already covered in this review. Anyway guys, if you are thinking about picking up this game, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Again, I didn't want to give away too much of the story or anything else. I just wanted to give you a review of the game as a whole, and I want you to experience it firsthand of what it's like.